Hey, welcome to Built from Bricks. I'm Brian, and I am here in the studio on a Saturday, and we're going to be streaming and building something retro, old, mid-school, not old school, kind of 90s, early 2000s maybe. It's a set that was sitting on the shelf, and it's a cool set that I had bought from somebody online because it was already well retired. I will be building that, and hopefully you enjoy watching and chatting, and I hope a lot of you join in and chat, and we can build some Lego and talk Lego. So I'm going to grab this set and hoping people are excited about this one. This is kind of rare. So let's get building. Actually, let's get the box. So I have a box here, and the seller made this very packed very well. There's 2 books. I don't know if I'll finish this, and I will show you what we got in one moment here. Let's add someone to the stream. And there we go. If you can see this, this is the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean Black Pearl. Pretty cool set, and should be fun building. We're going to start this in one moment. Let me just look at some of the stuff here, and we will open the book. It will be upside down to you, it seems, because my top camera is upside down. We can switch this camera over to the side to get a nice close-up view of what I'm building, and start grabbing these bags. Packaged very well in Ziploc bags, because again, this was pre-owned. These are the hull parts of the boat, all in bubble wrap. So I pull all of that out. And again, if you're here, just let me know, and I can say hello, and we can talk about Lego, and you can see what I'm building. Let me know what you're building. And grab all these pieces, which I'm sure are not in any particular order. This may be a challenge. I did see a bag earlier with the Lego minifigures. It's hard to find the Black Pearl with all the figures because it's rare, and so stuff like, what is his name now? I'm drawing blanks here. Jack Sparrow's in there, and Davy Jones is in there, and the rest of the crew. So I will pull those out as well. Put it back to this, and you can get a close-up as we find the pieces for Jack Sparrow and put the rest of the figures aside at the moment. I'll build them as the instructions tell me to. Put the guns in their hands and whatever else they need. But let's find Jack Sparrow and his pieces here. So we have, here's his headdress. And I do see, may have to put on the glasses here, which I hid because I want to see the correct headpiece for him. That is not it. This is one with barnacles on it. This is the old man. I can't remember any of their names at the moment. Lots of figures in here. Looking for Jack with his trademark goatee as the correct one. This one, he looks scared. And he kind of always looks scared, so we'll grab that. And then let's find his pants with the hanging pieces of bacon. Look at bacon. I always thought the little parts down there looks like bacon. The brick head piece makes it even more look like bacon. So here is Jack Sparrow's torso, and he is holding that. Here's his head, looking kind of bewildered or scared as usual. It's Jack, and hopefully we can find his little broken compass, which I think I just found. There's his broken compass, and his mug. This is his mug that he's always holding to have a drink of rum. Or is this his telescope? Not sure. You be the judge. Put his broken compass in his hand. That's important. He needs to know which way to not go, or which way to find the treasure. And there's a nice little close-up of Jack right there. We'll put him on the camera for you to look at while we're building more. We're going to move the rest of these pieces out of the way. Oh, there's the bottle of rum. Probably go on the boat somewhere. Move those to the side. Pile of people's heads. If you're tuning in, let me know you're here, and we can chat. Tell me what you like about this set. Have you built this set? Hopefully I can find all the pieces to this set. It looks like I'm already looking like I can't find a piece, so there may be it here. Everything's in bubble wrap. So pulling this out, and this is the front of the ship. Front of the Black Pearl, right there. We have to take out all the bags because these are not sorted in the way the instructions would be if you brought this from the store. Here's what looks like the mast of the boat. We'll put those over there. Some more bubble wrap. And is that all that's in here? Yes. I believe where did they go? In between this cardboard, they nicely packaged the sails. It even says sails on the side. There says sails. So we got sails here. All the black sails for the Black Pearl. We'll put those aside right now as well. And continue building. So we're grabbing this. Now we have to find Technic pieces and everything else in this massive pile of stuff. So I'm trying to peek through and see if I can see anything, but apparently it's going to be a big mess on the table, or perhaps I'll sort it while we're going. It might actually help a little bit. Some dusty pieces. Has been a used set, but a cool used set. So we'll grab pieces all over the place. Looking for Technic pins right now. And since this is, again, like I said, pre-built, it was not sorted again when they were put back into the Ziploc bags. So this is more of a challenge to find everything. If you're just tuning in, and I found one black Technic pin. Only one more of those, actually several more of those to go. Here's another black Technic pin, and we're going to add on the second piece of the boat shortly. Need some tiles, some brown tiles first, and a couple other pieces. We'll put those on next. Here and here. And then some gray plates. Kind of dark gray plates. Not light gray, dark gray plates. We're putting those on next. And those two just stuck together. And I don't know where the piece separate. Oh, we get them apart. Fingernails work sometimes too. Except I just cut them. How'd you grab these pieces? Do that. And you're looking for the part that's going to hold the mast in the front of the boat. Looks like it may be in the other bag. Let's dump out both bags of parts. I think this was sorted to small and big parts. So we got. And if you are joining, let me know you're here so we can say hi. I'd like to know who's watching and chat with you. Here we go with the second bag. I see the piece I'm looking for. So a big mess of Lego on the table that we can take short care of and connect everything. So now we're opening up another one of the Ziploc bags here. That crinkle sound and popping these. Hello from Panama. Greetings from Panama, Taro Paredes. Sure I didn't say that right. But welcome to the show. Here, I say hello. Here's me talking. Oh, I got the glasses on because I couldn't see the instructions very well. And I am putting together the Black Pearl, the pre-built, then disassembled Black Pearl. So we have these pieces going in and just building the hull right now. And Taro from Panama, what is your favorite set that you like to build? Anything specific? Curious what other people are building or like to build or excited about sets that are coming out, because there are so many different sets that Lego is going to be releasing this year. So just curious what other people are excited about. We are adding some parts to the boat right now. This is the deck of the boat. Will be the deck of the boat with the mast and sails and everything else. I have to sort through these pieces of the Black Pearl. Lego Star Wars, very nice. Do you have the Lego, the giant AT-AT? Or some people say AT-AT, the Lego AT-AT. Let's go back here. The close-up shots, really cool. The Lego AT-AT is enormous, and I have it in the box, but I have not built it yet. I will. It's going to be a fun set to build. Just a long process to build that one. I am looking for small pieces in this pile of stuff. One great thing is about building with somebody else is that somebody else may sort pieces for you. I always ask nicely. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. we have this part built, and we're on to the next page. I do actually have a diorama made with 3 of the... Wow! Of the big... Wow, that's crazy! Love to see a picture of something like that. If you want to send a picture, you could always send a picture to awesome@builtfrombricks.com, and I could share something like that there or on the stream. Share it in the Facebook group, Lego Fun Built from Bricks. It'd be a cool place for everybody to see the diorama. Diorama. Something satisfying about these little bubble wrap pieces sometimes. Just popping these while you're... Lego doesn't come in this, and actually the new sets are coming in paper bags, no more plastic. Boxes are cardboard, and then the pieces will be in paper bags and not clear bags, clearly. So you won't see what's inside the bags until you open it. Adding the 3rd piece on here. And then a little more construction is going to be happening. Some large mast and rigging, the ropes and rigging for the boat, which I know won't come on until later, so I'm moving those out of the way. It sounds like something's stuck inside this one, so that's interesting. What's in here? Oh, look at that. Inside of the... Does that go in there? I don't know, but it was stuck inside this tube. Glad I got it out. Alright, let's move these mast pieces over there. And continue on to step number 6. Step number 6 is requiring another one of these 4x4 round thingies. You call that one. It's not a plate, it's a brick, I guess. 4x4 round brick. And we're looking for some brown sloped pieces, which could be anywhere in this pile of Lego. I'll do a slight bit of sorting here, so it may help to get to the pieces that I'm looking for. There's a cannon. A cannon over there. Another cannon, already semi-assembled. We'll get those over there. Where did Jack go? Jack fell over. Put him there so you can see Jack staring at the camera. So there's Jack. With these large pieces here. I'm running out of room. I'm looking for brown slope pieces. I found 1. I need 4. And I need to see where they go. Looks like they go here. Got quiet. Sure. Awesome. That'd be great to see. Move this down one then. That must go like that. I found one of those brown slope pieces. There's another. I need 2 more of them. Larger pieces out of the way. Here's some stairs. Move the stairs out of the way. More stairs. Some more rigging pieces, which leads me to another sloped brown brick for here. Got the sloped brown brick. Put 1 more of those in right over here. And then we need several I need 2 2x4 dark gray plates. Thank you, Taro. That's great. Any sets you're excited for that are coming out? I'm not sure if there's any Star Wars stuff this year. There always seems to be Star Wars stuff, because there's always new Star Wars shows lately, like Andor, obviously Mandalorian. There's other ones, forgive me because I haven't stayed up on all of the Star Wars stuff that's coming out. I do enjoy Star Wars. I don't know if it's my favorite. The Star Wars stuff it's classic, it's been around for so long, everybody grew up with it, everybody recognizes the characters. So, there's that. And then we have page 6 done. Somehow. Moving on to the next part. I like how you put this boat on the instructions and then grab another part that is in the not Ziploc. I want to say Ziploc, but it's in bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Which means I need, and they don't show it. Do they just slide together and then locks together some other how? Well, that's interesting. how they go together. It shows the piece sitting next to the piece, but not how to connect it. I'm gonna skip ahead for a second. Expecting news of the next UCS. Oh yes, that it's probably the case, right? A new UCS. So that piece doesn't. I'm just looking ahead because the boat doesn't show how that back piece before the hull gets connected. Doesn't show me putting pins in. I can grab some Technic pins, but I was thinking maybe there's another way, and it looks like they connect a different way without pins, which is interesting. But in the picture, it's confusing. Still looking ahead, trying to figure out what they want me to do here, because there's no pins showing here. See right here, you know, it's hard to see on the camera, but no pins. So that's a little strange. Should I put the pins in? And if I don't need them, I'll take them out. How's that? I'll put the pins in for now, because there seems to be enough pins to connect stuff. And then we'll see what happens. Alright, I connected that. I have pins somewhere if I need them, so that was fine. Take some more pins out of something else down here. Putting on 2 pieces in the back here. Otherwise this boat's not going together. The Black Pearl, for anybody that's popping in and out, building the Black Pearl 1 page at a time. 1 brick at a time. Right, now we're moving on to a different thing. That's the wrong one. Looking for light gray 1 by something. 10? Looks like 1 by 10. But not this. This is not the right one. How many pieces is that? Looks like a 1 by 10 too. Oh, 12. It is this piece. Huh. Doesn't look as long in the picture for some reason. Now we're looking for some of these funky black. It's the back of the boat kind of piece. Although there is a back piece over there to the boat, so this is some other part to the boat. And these funny pieces here. These pieces. Need several of those. Need 4 more of those, or 3 more of those. Bring those together. Need the little click sound every time I put a piece on, although how quickly would that get annoying? What do you think the next UCS Star Wars will be? They usually give, there always seems to be hints on the previous box, so if I went to look at the AT-AT box, perhaps there would be a hint to what the next one is. A lot of people speculate that, and I think it's come true several times where the pieces, a picture of what was to come was on the previous box. I don't know if that's the case this time. I forget what was on the picture on the AT-AT box. Oh, AT-AT. I call it AT-AT. I actually think I saw an article where George Lucas said he called it. That particular one was called the AT-AT. I know the AT-ST is not called the AT-ST. Be a little awkward and difficult to say. But I found this. I'm looking for a little T-piece to connect this little flag or rudder. This could be a rudder. Maybe a rudder. There it is. I'm gonna connect this in here. There. Put that on, and then we have 4 more of those. Using 10 of those. Okay, soon. It says 1 and then 4 more. Why not just say 5? Kind of silly when they do that. I'm gonna put 1 on, and then 4 more, so that makes 5. And then, by the way, there's another 5 on the other side. Okay. You say so. Alright, we're continuing here. And let's find some more of these pieces for maybe the midship. There's a mast piece we're going to put over there. Let's see. It should get easier to find the pieces in this mess of stuff as I go, but yeah, they're all blending in, these black pieces here. Here we go. There's another piece with a back. I need 4 more of these. Thank you, Tyler. Thanks for stopping in. Subscribe if you want to join. Once a week, I'm hoping to film, and it's always fun to chat with LEGO fans. So have a good day. Let's have thanks to Taro for stopping in and saying hello all the way from Panama. I don't think I've talked to anybody from Panama before, so that's pretty cool. And maybe I'll stay on till this is done being built. I was like cut midstream, the pile ends up on the table, and then I gotta finish it off cam. Why not finish it on cam and actually get it done? They can go into the city at one point to have a black pearl floating around or sailing around the city. Jack Sparrow sinking it into the water or losing it in a bet or a fight or being drunk. Something like that he'll do. I'm really hoping, and I don't think it'll happen, but in the next Pirates of the Caribbean that Johnny Depp is in it. Such the iconic person to be the pirate, to be Jack Sparrow, and if they switch it to somebody else, it just won't really make sense. I'm looking for one more of these pieces. If you have a name for them, shout it out. I think I just found it. Not the name, but the piece. There's the piece. That is getting added to the back of the boat. Like, underneath here, right? Underneath here. Okay, that lets you steer the boat. You can steer the boat now. And on to the next step, which is two 2x4 plates. And there must be only one or so of these large gray bricks. There it is, right in front of me. Large gray brick goes right here. 2x4 plates go in here. I like these two cameras like this. And people that want to see what I look like on the camera, we have this side shot, top-down view, phone. Works pretty good. All right, so that step was easy. That was easy. Now I need two whites and two 2x4 brown bricks and some cylinders. Two dark gray 1x1 cylinders on each side of this mid-aft ship, whatever you want to call it. Putting those in here. This is probably building this up so the part where you go up the stairs to the back of the boat. And these kind of go two away from the edge, two away from the side there. Maybe one back here, one here. Oops. Looks like that's going to be covered with a brown tile later. Jack fell over. Alright, step 11 done. Boat is coming along nicely. We will continue on to the next step, which is now adding in one more 1x4 brown. Some brown tile. We got here, so put some brown tiles in. So here's where the chance where I may not need those two Technic pins that I put in. And then we need a dark gray 1x4, not 1x6, 1x4. So this may be the last chance I have to take out those two Technic pins. Oh, flipping the boat over. Boat's flipped over, Jack falls over. Again and again. Little chalice or whatever's in his hands is causing him to be top heavy. So up front here, we are building this, and then we need a 2x2 black brick. It's filling in the bow of the boat. A nice bow. The bow of the boat. That was easy enough. Well, and then we put a bunch of these little button pieces on, and I guess that's so you can slide it around on the water. If you put it on top of a base of blue base plates, then it's just gonna get stuck. And this kind of locks in. So maybe I'll pull out those two Technic pins that it didn't tell me to put in. I'll have to remove one thing to do that. That's fine. Put all these buttons in. I know it's not called a button, but it looks like a button. Sort of, kind of looks like a button, so But I don't know how you'd sew these buttons on. You need 3 in the back. Put those on before I put the ones here, because here's the place where I have those 2 Technic pins that they didn't call for. So I just gotta pull those 2 Technic pins out, and perhaps it was a mistake. So right here, I'm gonna break it apart, which is now harder because I did those 2 tiles on there. And my piece separator is never anywhere to be found. This would make quick work of this with a piece separator. I just can't find the piece separator at the moment. Somewhere on the table. Oh, there's the piece separator. Brick separator. I'm gonna take those 2 Technic pins out because it did. Oh, and look at that, a broken brown piece, the very fragile brown brick piece. So we'll pretend that didn't happen. See, without those pins, I have to get a different brown tile now. I will get a different brown tile if I know where they are quickly. Let me look to the side here, grab a quick brown tile if I can reach it. 2x2 brown tile I'm looking for because I just broke one. I found 1x4 tiles, 2x4 tiles, 2x4 plates. Where are the 2x2 tiles? Any of us coming by the stream right now? I am off screen because I'm looking for a tile because I broke one. I don't see the tiles, but I am looking. I'll come back and I'll use a different one and then replace a different one after. Brown is the fragile part. So I've seen that happen. Many people have experienced that. And again, this doesn't ask for pins here. So it's being held together by that and then the 2 of these buttons on the bottom. So we'll go with that. It didn't ask for the pins. I took them out, broke a piece in the meantime. They go ahead. Well, in this case, it's older brown, but still surprised that with their formula, they haven't fixed some of the issues in that particular color that it breaks so much. Alright, so I need that long piece that I pulled out of the mast earlier, and I think I just found it. So I'm gonna go up here. And then a couple more pieces for the bow of the boat. This is all brown. Broken brown. Maybe it'll fit in somewhere and make it look like a decrepit part of the boat. This and a black one, and they go. Did I miss a step with that? Perhaps this was supposed to go like that. I missed that step. And then one more of it. One more brown piece. See, if anybody you're paying attention and notice a mistake, just speak up. Say, hey, you missed a step. I usually catch my mistakes. Most times. Wow. Been streaming for half an hour and this is all that's done on this boat. And where did the half an hour go? So we're going to put on this gray, but I need the round 2x2 brick first. I'm going to start building this mast up front. Mast up front. And this rudder's going cuckoo over here. And Jack just fell over again. He's falling over. Stay there. Stay. And one more part of the bow. It's getting higher and higher. One more reverse slope piece for that front too. Bring this bow up pretty high. It's probably gonna get higher than this. A little bit at a time. So now we are 4 high. And I need another one of these round plates and a brick. So we get that. We need a round piece first. Building up this front of the boat. Slowly. And let's go on to the next page. What do we have? Oh, I may be opening this last. I want to keep saying it. Zip. Well, it's bubble wrap. Oh, this is the last piece of the hull here. This is going to be it's just a big pre-built chunk piece. It's going to finish right here. Because to make this round, you couldn't make this look like this with Lego. I mean, in a massive scale, perhaps you could, but that'd be tough. So we just put that giant piece on there. Now I'm going to connect some pieces together to build more of this front of the boat. There goes Jack again. Ah! Because this isn't secured yet, this breaks easily too. Did I lose a piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be one higher. And I need another reverse slope, incline, whatever you call that, because one's missing. Let's find that piece. That would be one that would be really difficult to find, and not fun if I had to not have that piece, because I wouldn't be continuing the front of the boat. I'd probably make something up to make it work, and then go scramble and find that piece. Because right now I don't see that piece. I'm gonna grab these two. Oh, so it's asking for that right there. This piece looks like it was chewed. No, just a little dirty. But that happens with a set that was built and then disassembled after it was sitting on a shelf. So I'm looking for one more 2x2 reverse slope for the front of the boat, for the bow here, and I don't see it. It's probably right in front of me. Anybody want to point it out? That'd be great. Where could it be? I'm still looking. Didn't drop anything. Dropped Jack several times, but looks like this camera moved or something. I don't think it did. I'm still looking for that piece. I need to get that for right there. As well as, while I'm looking, this goes on top, goes over this, and goes down like that. So I can continue it. There goes Jack again. Out of all things, like, it keeps falling. Missing this one piece. I need an incline slope. Black slope inclined. Or I'm uninclined. Declined? Some climb. Some kind of climb. Could that one piece be missing? Oh, nope. Like I said, it's always there. Oh, shouldn't say always there, but 9 times out of 10, it's there. Right, now we're going to continue on with the size of the boat. We need some 1x2s and then some longer plates to secure all this together. So maybe not having those pins will make sense now. Wish I knew that earlier. Alright, there's not a piece I want. I want another one of these. That goes this way. And 2 of those, and then 2 of these. There's one there. And then 6 2x6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll lock all of this sides of the boat together. Just lock this together even more. That piece is going to be covered. I might just take it out. You won't see it, so it doesn't matter. I just need one more 1x2. I'm semi-sorting while I'm looking for that piece because I'm picking them up anyway. So if I happen to see this, excuse me, if I happen to see this 1x2, there's a 1x2 cheese slope, and another one. These long pieces here, and hinge pieces over there. Where would you be? It's going to be hiding because it's probably just the one left. This is a 1x2 half cheese slope. That's a hinge piece. Anybody coming in here? No, I'm talking to myself. Just kind of a common occurrence. I'm in the middle of the day on a Sunday, on a Saturday. It's not Sunday. Don't push the weekend that far away. Midday stream. Alright, can't find this one piece. Just looking for a dark gray 1x2. I'm sure it's here. Sometimes I jump to the side and just grab my own, and then it pops up later. But of all the pieces that, you know, continuing on with the set, oh, there it is. I found it. Alright. Can we move on to the next page? We can. I need a dark 1x4. It's going on top here. You know, like I said, I think it would get easier to find the pieces, and it's not getting easier. Keep looking. Jack's still standing for now. There we go. A little dusty, this piece is. That goes up here. And then some light gray slopes. So right here. Right there. And there goes Jack. Maybe if I put Jack in here. Yeah. Take this piece off the bottom. There's a piece stuck to the bottom. Take that off. Put Jack in the bucket. Maybe he won't fall over now, and you can see him right there. We're going on to the next page. Yes. Yes. Next page. Oh. Some wing type pieces. Should be good for the Star Wars guy, Taro, that was here. Shiro. I'll stay with the first way I said it, Taro. Should be one of each side. No, those are the same. I don't want the same. I want opposites. Opposites. Those are going towards the back of the boat. And then two large, these two pieces, right? So, just to expand the back of the boat. Somehow. Put one of these on each side. And hide everything under here. There we go. And now, next page. Oh, Jack, you're already losing your barrel. So you can fall over several times more. Or maybe you can sit down. Can you sit? You cannot sit because this thing is too far in the way. Your hands need to come up. And you can sit down there. Get a barrel that needs to be filled with, interesting, a fish. Maybe you see a fish here? Or maybe the fish is up here. There's a fish. Fish goes in the barrel with 4 cylinders for some reason. Not quite sure what those are for. One, no, the fish doesn't go in there. The fish goes in the other thing. It's a fish in a barrel. This is whatever this is. Goes right here. And the fish goes in a barrel. I saw a barrel. I don't know where the barrel went. Where's the barrel? Anybody that is popping in and out and building the Black Pearl. Really cool build, really older set, rare set at this point. Alright, so there's a fish in a barrel. And some swords need to go in the barrel as well. I see a sextant. Alright, so I put a sword in the barrel. And another sword in the barrel. Don't tip this over, that stuff's falling out all the time. Alright, we're gonna lift this up, flip the page. Stone book 1. And some cannons are going in, and I believe the cannons are already put on their bases. They must be going right on these little stands here. 2 cannons. Nice like that, and a cannon there. It says do not shoot people with the cannons. Do not shoot them at people's heads. So this little pin in the back pulls out. Oh, look at that. You can pull this, and it shoots projectiles. That's what those are. Those are the cannonballs. Cannon tubes. Oh. That's it for... I just spoke that... It shows... Bag 2, but I'm not... What? Not quite sure. It shows Bag 2. It also shows me building... Balboa, what's his name? The barnacles all over him. That is coming next with the squid face and the one leg, peg leg. And he's got a blue shirt with barnacles and stuff growing on it. And then his head is somewhere in this pile. There we go. Creepy dude. But we need to put on his tentacles first. They could have done a little better on the tentacles. It just looks sort of like a beard. And then his cool hat. And he gets a cutlass. So there's his hat. He can hang out with, and his, oh, I didn't realize he's got the claw hand. And he just needs his cutlass, which is right here. And that goes in his hand. These swords are cool. Well, cutlass to protect your hand if you're fighting. I'm gonna put him down over there next to Jack, because they're best friends. Not really, but there they are. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps for that guy. Now I can, oh, don't tip this over. Let's add some more to the sides of this boat. Making a space for the cannon. I don't see any more cannons, so the other ones must just have holes in it. And then 2 more of these. Yeah, those are just windows. Probably just windows on the side of the boat, or holes for future cannons. Now I'm going to build this thing twice. So these little hinge pieces with a black 1x2 in between, wedged in between. And do that twice. And they go here. It adds like the sides of the boat where you can have like detail, greebling they call it sometimes. Not quite sure they showed Bag 2 that early, but they did. And gonna move this out of the way. Make sure this looks good. Why that's not showing, I'm not quite sure, because I am streaming. I'm scrolling down to make sure that, there we go. I want to make sure. 46 minutes we've been playing here, building here. And let's continue on with the build. Just did that. Next page is some more of the sides of the boat. So locking this together more. So again, those pins that I didn't put in don't seem to be necessary. It's just weird that the rest of it has it, and like, we're not going to connect this one here. We're going to do it differently. And last one's there, which is locking the back of the boat together. Did they fall over? No. It's all bags together anyway. It's not like I have to open bag 2 because the bag 1 and 2 are here. Now we're adding some pieces here. And some 1x2 in this color. And then right in front. Oops, what? Oh, those don't go there. They go up one. Oops. This goes, no, not both of them. Now it's all coming apart wrong. This goes here. This goes here. You still make mistakes. Looking at the pictures, yep. And that goes there. Do the same on this side. Move this gray one which came off. Put that back here. This goes up here. And this goes right there. A friend of mine, Dawn, said she'd stop in, but she's not here. And shout out to I need the name. Message somebody and see if I can get the name of a friend that may be watching or may watch later and you want a shout out. To who? Only one person. I'm talking to somebody. Alright, back to the stream. I'm done typing. And continue the build. We have getting some progress done with. Oh, don't lose these little hinge pieces in there. And 6 of these things, little arches. 6 arches to go over the cannons or where there could be cannons. And 2 more of these. Alright, so let's put those on now. Building up the sides of the boat more. Alright, let's add some more of this. The sails are going to be the worst part to put on, most likely. And these ones get recessed for some reason. And then alright, so on to the next step. These funky pieces here, they're kind of technicky, and there's 2 of them. Looking for the second one, and the brown. Alright, so I'm gonna do this twice. These are going here. That's why we didn't cover that. So that's going to be probably where we attach the masts and the rigging up to the top of the boat. It's there. And that looks good. Check on one more thing out. Get the next page of this boat in one moment here. Making sure people know that we are online and live. I'd love to chat with more of you. We had Taro earlier. It's great to chat with people while I'm building. But if nobody knows I'm filming, then it's hard to know that I was here. And so I was just making sure that everybody knows, hey, I'm still here. Still filming. Maybe I shared this or something. It's a weird time. We are here, just checking out the stream. 50 minutes in, and the boat is semi-done. No, it's not semi-done. Alright, we're going to the next page. Waiting to get to book 2. Stuff on this table might start getting cleaned up more. Book 2, we're making the covers, the porthole covers for all these open spots now. As well as it looks like I did not do a step on the previous page. So let's go back a second. What did I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 2 more of the arches. How I skip pages, I don't see the page somehow. Like, go right past it. And then 2 more of these bricks. Just to get that in. And 2 more of these bricks. There we go. Pay attention and it gets done right. Now we're doing, so I missed the whole page. So it helps if I get the page. 4 of those, I need 4 flags and some more hinges. Got the hinge pieces because I had pulled some of those aside earlier. Gotta find the flag pieces to put them on. Let's move these forward. Find my 4 flags. Pirate ships are fun. I do enjoy pirate ships, the whole pirate scene type of thing. Clearly, I would not want to meet a real pirate because they're not as cool or as nice. Not like they're nice in movies, but they're a lot worse in real life. Oh, I found 3 flags hanging out together. We have 3 flags here. 1, 2, 3. 3 flags. Let's put those over the... Oh, along with the 4 pieces that I collected already. These go over the cannons. Apparently they go like this, and like this. And then this goes over the cannon. They'll never close, but okay. Cannon's too far forward. And then another one. Another one here. And then 2 more of these. And I'm sure there's more coming on the next page. Alright, there we go. Now we get to the next page, step 33. Which is, like I said, 2 more flags. 2 more of those hint pieces, which now are buried in all the other pieces, because I did not take them all out. I'm gonna stick these over there. I need to find 2 more flags. I found those 3 flags sitting next to each other. Very nice. Here's a piece of rigging. Go with some more rigging over there. It looks like it should go quickly, but there's a lot of pieces still. Maybe I'll just sit there and build this whole thing. That's how it gets done. And if you're joining, it's Brian from Bricks, and I'm in the studio building the Black Pearl. We had one guest visitor earlier, or guest named from Panama. It's pretty cool. I'm looking for some flag pieces right now. Where are they? Can you find the flag pieces now? Found the other. Oh, there's 1 flag piece. I need 2 more. I need 1 more of these and those little hinge pieces to attach it to. There's 1. And if you are here, say hello. Talk about what you're building, what you like to build. If you want to share pictures, that's awesome too. People can send pictures and to your email address. Awesome at Built from Bricks. It's the best place to send them. The only place to send them. There's the other flag, just popped into view. Now I need some dark gray pieces here. And then we're finishing off the end of this row. 2 more dark gray pieces. Alright, there. Boat's coming along nicely. It's building up higher and higher and higher. And then we need some... Getting towards the back of the boat, maybe add some stuff on the back here. Build up this cabin. I know there's going to be some sort of cabin. The captain's cabin in the back of the boat up those stairs. So that's the start of that right there. Next, we have some masonry brick style pieces. This stuff's in front of me. Because I'm not looking for it, you don't even notice it. It's like you go Lego blind. It's a term. It's called Lego blind. Pieces right in front of you, you don't see them. Even when you're looking for them, sometimes you don't see them. A lot of people will say, pieces in the bag, and you know, don't. Obviously, Lego will actually very good about sending pieces. But most times, pieces are there. They're in a bag somewhere. They threw a bag away because they thought they got everything out. But those pieces like to jump into the corners and crevices of those bags. And yep, I've done it myself. I've also had pieces on the table, swear that it's not there, and they're there. 99% of the time, I'd say 99% of the time, they're there. Gotta look. So now we are continuing up to build up this little back part here. Getting somewhere. Starting to look more and more like a boat. I mean, it looks like a boat, but adding on even more to get it to be looking like the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl that it is. Welcome to whoever's dropping in right now. Say hello, let us know you're there. Give a shout out. Chat, tell me what your favorite Lego stuff is, what your favorite set that's coming out this year is. Lots of sets coming out as usual. Now we're going to more of this back of the boat. Oh, we get some more arches coming in. A couple more arches. This is actually a pretty cool build so far. Like I said, I'm only dreading the sails. I don't know how easy those are going to be to put on. Threading sails through like the little pins. Maybe they'll be simpler than I think. Alright, we need that and some slopes. 4 black slope pieces here. Oh, well no. 2, because I already have 2 slopes on them technically, so. There we go. Building up the back of this boat. Alright. I'm gonna go on to the next page. And I managed to knock over these guys anyway. Balboa, is that his name? I'd be confused with Rocky. Right, we need 6 of these 1x1 studs. It's just a stud, there's nothing left to it but the stud piece. 1x1. Technically it's a plate. We get 3 on this side and 3 on that side. There we go. Simple page with 6 little studs. That's all that was on there. Now we have steps. Like I was saying, the steps, which I put over there. Not sure how those are gonna fit right there. Steps to the bottom of the boat, 1 on each side. Here's where you can see some of the dust. Makeup brushes. People want to know what the best thing for taking dust off of Lego sets. Makeup brushes is what most people recommend, because you can get into all the crevices, get rid of all the dust. So we're doing this. We get 2 of these. Where does the other one go? 2 1x3s, 1x1, and a real slope, a 1x2 slope, not the 1x3 slopes. Getting those pieces. 1x2 slope, and then I guess we're doing the same on the other side. Yes, I just couldn't see it. It blended in. This little piece in the instructions blended in with the picture with the part below it. And then one more of those 1x2 slopes in black, which may be somewhere in this area. Maybe may have jumped across the table. Where is it? Where is that 1x2? You're gone for 1 hour. Typically, I'd be jumping off right now, jumping ship. No pun intended. Actually, it was intended. Where is this one slope? Come on. If anybody scrolls by, sees Built from Bricks streaming, they should stop in and say hi. I know it's been sporadic, but trying to get down here once a week. Building, at least for myself, I can build and then chat with people. Alright, finally got that. We're putting a door in. It's already in the hinges for me. Look at that. Someone did a good job. Put that in there. Put a door on. It's not quite where I thought this would be. The door goes there, just like that. It sits there. Welcome to the show. This is the... Why don't you guess what it is? You're joining now? Take a guess at what I'm building. You can see in the picture right there. I'm sure you can guess very quickly what this is. Right, we're getting down to smaller, less pieces, which is making it easier to find pieces. I would hope, but we're still trying to find certain pieces. All right, so we get this. Why did I put that down? I need that 2 times. I need that, and I need this 2 times. So some fun little detail on the side here, on both sides I'm going to need. And then this connects here. I need to do that again. 2 more of these studs. A 1x2 goes over here. And I still need that funny piece that you put the 2 studs on again. It's here somewhere. It's in this pile. Where'd it go? Not that. There's a little grabby claw piece here. There we go. And again, this is like some of the detailing and styling of a pirate ship. The front of the boat keeps coming apart because there's nothing securing that on there any further yet. Now we're putting on 2 tile pieces. light brown. I mean reddish brown, not dark brown. I like the dark brown color better. That is not what they need here, though. So that is going right there. I thought that the ship would be deeper. Technically, it should be deeper. It's like only 2 steps up. That's the deck of the boat. I would think this would be the deck of the boat, and this would all be up higher. I didn't design it. Alrighty, now we're getting onto some stuff. This is already together for me. Look at that. They don't make this fall apart. This would be great. Alright, so now we have another one of these on here, making this part stronger. And that, and then another round black 2x2 brick. And I guess that page is done. So many steps. Now we have this giant piece coming up the front of the boat, and this will lock stuff together. This goes I guess like that. And it wouldn't be right if I didn't knock one of those characters over in the front. Alright, so this goes like that. It just looks weird because it overhangs like that. And then 2 more 2x2 square. Kind of hang over too, like that. Makes it less round, and there's one more of those, should be simple to find. There we go. So that adds a weird part to the boat. Next page. Now we're back to working on the front of the boat. That with a tile right here. Oh, some more of those slopes. There's 4 of them. I need 4 of them. I don't always count out the pieces. They say I look at the picture and then you can see miss pieces that way. Like seeing something at one point. Nothing major here. Just put that on. This one on. And we're done with that side. Now we're doing some funky little thing over here. Weird like bracket piece. There's gonna be 1 of them or 2 of them. There wants 2 of these. Plug that. Plug. I'm not plugging things in, but whatever I just built goes somehow on the boat like this. Weird. That's such a weird combination, like weird way to put that thing together. Something must sit here. Well, we'll find out more on the next page. As it gets taller, you lift it up. Okay. Now adding some Technic pieces in here. And this funky Technic tube piece, it's like a bent tube. Where is it? There we go, this thing. And then we need a bar. And that goes in here to connect something. And I need these 1x1, intimately and forever known as a 1x1 grabby thing. Because it's a 1x1 modified plate with a hook, I guess you could say, on one end to be able to grab a bar. But at one point in time, my co-host called it a 1x1 grabby thing. 1x1 grabby piece. And there's the 1x1 grabby. That's all installed. Next page is adding these front rails. Appears to be rails in the front of the boat. And they fit nicely into the 1x1 grabbies. That has to be locked down at some point soon. Oh, so the bags were labeled 3, not like, I'm thinking it's bag 3, not book 3. That's why I was a little confused earlier. I'm like, why does it say bag 3? There's only, I don't know how many bags there were because, well, now I do because those are the bag numbers, not the book numbers. I was thinking book number, not bag number. So apparently at one point right now you would have been opening another bag. So someone reselling these things could spend the time, even more time, by going through the instructions and seeing what pieces are called for in each bag, in each set of instructions, so which one goes in each bag and put them that way. But it's fine. This wasn't bad so far. Everything's been here. Now we're putting together Will Turner, it looks like. Is that Will Turner? I believe it's Will Turner. And he has a gray shirt that, of course, it opens so you can see his piece of 8, as you call it, piece of 8. And he has a ponytail. And he has brown pants. And then a musket type of gun. Not a musket, but a old style gun. I don't know what you call it, but it's old. And he also has a cutlass. It looks like it goes in a sling that I didn't put on. Sling goes on before I put his head on. It's like goes over his head to be able to hold his sword on his side without him having to hold it in his hand. So how does that go over his arm? I go over it? I guess it goes like, I don't know how does that go on? Oh, his hand has to go all the way up. And then you put this on, like that. And you put the head back on, this down, and then his sword. See, these are cool because you can take the sword, if the sword is here. Don't lose a piece. If the sword is here, there it is. I'm always worried about the pieces being missing, but they have not let me down yet. And then this sword can sit right in that little holster. That's really cool. So he can go over there and hang out and fall over as well. Peg leg. Since bag 3 was a new person. Now we're doing some stuff on the back of the boat. Oh, now we get some Technipins. And adding some more detail on the back of the boat over here. And some tiles. Brown tiles. Just don't peel these off. You'll be good. If you peel them off, you're probably not going to be happy because they'll break, most likely. I still have a broken one. Ooh, excuse me. And then also, before I miss other parts, back here is some more stuff. I'm missing to do stuff. There's a bunch of stuff to do back there. Jumping the gun. So some more slopes. Building some sort of back deck here. Gotta find other pieces. So I need this brown piece. But I need a slope over here. And one more of those on the other side. And then one little brown piece in the center there. Maybe this is for another mast. You just drop that piece. Oh, it bounced over there. Next page, more on the back of the boat. And since I can't build backwards, I have to just do it this way. You can see a top-down sort of what I'm doing here. It's really difficult to build backwards. For me, not for everybody. Some 2x3s that are getting 1x3s that are getting stuck together. 1x4 in the middle, right? So we're gonna put this next. Oh, these don't go there. They go there. I see pieces wanting to roll up this table. Those some of the, like those cylinders are like the worst for that. All right, so this is like some back flooring. Now we're putting some more on the back of the boat. What do we need? We need some of these brackets. These are a little bracket piece here. 3 of those. Kind of like a wall, sort of. So that was in 2. Now I'll go here. And 3 of those, and then those pieces that hold in a way, what do you call it? I have a locking piece so you can have something pivot. There's one up front here, right here in the front of the boat for the piece that goes in the front. I need 2 more of those. They gotta be in front of me somewhere. So I'm looking for those. For the back of the boat. This piece right here. Right there. If you could only zoom in, I could show you. There's one of them. And it has a thing in it already, which most likely is what's gonna go in it. So for now, I'll just leave that and look for the second one. Because I know if I take it out, I'm just gonna be putting it right back in. Here's the other one. And clearly, it's going to have. This one's stuck. Or is it backwards? I wonder which way it goes. Don't want to break it. I'm gonna assume it goes this way, and then if I'm wrong, I'll switch it. But I think one of them was backwards. Oh, this one's backwards. Guess we'll find out. Which one is bad? Oh, the one in the front is definitely not right. Because whatever rides at the front of the boat, I don't know what it is, but alright, trying to flip to the next page. We are building something for the back, which looks like a seat of some sort. These little hinge piece here, this pretty hinge piece that I like these because they lock in place. Not this one. These lock. Well, these don't really lock. They're still tight. But I'm looking for the other one of these. I know I saw 2 of these, and then a brown tile is getting attached to this. Where is that? Here's this, but where's the other one? There's an anchor. Anchor's away. There's a string. That piece. Oh, it's probably like this going in the front. A mermaid or something like that. I'm looking for the other one of those clicky hinge pieces. So I need someone to look with me. Or for me. Trying to pass the buck to somebody else. Alright, where is it? Where do we get this piece? So I can continue on this build. Slow me down here. Let's cramp my style. I'm gonna put one back there and say we'll wait for the next one. I don't see it. This is one that I probably wouldn't find one of either. So it's gotta be here. Like I said before, you think the piece isn't here, you exhaust all effort of looking for it, and then it's there, and it's there. And I'm not saying that now because I still don't see the piece. Where could you be? Davy Jones, Balboa, and not this piece. This goes back there as a whatever it is. What am I breaking? Nothing. I'm hitting the mouse. Well, there's half his seat. If I can find the other one, I'll put it back there. I think it's just a seat or something in the back cabin. If there's even a cabin back there. Does not appear to be enough pieces to be able to do that. Lego blind, right? Is that the term I used earlier? Well, I think that's what I am right now because I do not see it. Nope, don't see it. Do you see it? I do see an Andy's candy that's calling my name. I'm gonna eat it because it's getting a little hungry. Snack. Need a snack while I'm down here building. Have this Andy's candy. There you go. They don't see that piece. So at the moment, since it's not 100% needed, I will continue on to building this cool table. Flip this over with these 4 gold legs. That's where the sextant is going to go on as well. And a map piece, which I believe is here. There's a map, very colorful. That in the center of the table. 1 more of these, and then the how does this? That's the get this the right way. Like one of these ways. Goes in like that, and then a bottle of rum, of course. So that's a seat. It's missing half a seat. I'm gonna put this back here, like that. A table back there. Watch is a little too tight. I had to take it off because it was digging into my hand for some reason. My arm, not my hand. We're getting close to the end of this bag. So now we are building, the back wall. This is why I was getting a little worried about that because it didn't look like there was going to be any room back there to build a wall. But this is the back of the boat now. So let's add 4 of these guys, these cylinders, and then another level. This will quickly build up the back wall. Doesn't seem to be very watertight. And then we have some more of these gray cylinders, which apparently also are cannonballs because they're used in the cannon as well. And there's going to be some cool windows, those arched windows, which I really like. They're going to go into the back of the boat as well. Continue on to the other page. I can't see over here, so we're going to add more. More cylinders and more masonry. In this case, they're not masonry, but that's what they're referred to as masonry bricks. Actually, no, these aren't the masonry. These are the, there's a different term for them. It's a weird... I said masonry earlier. Sorry, that's not right. Not masonry. It's... I can't think of the name of it at the moment. I have tons of them. And the 2 windows, because they work great in kind of like a wood bambooish kind of look for like a zoo. Since I had a large zoo, or even my modular zoo, I needed to have walls that looked like a little more natural. So that's what I did. Alright, so these 2 windows are here. That's ready to go to the next page. Lift you out of the way again. Need a 3rd table here. Oh, and then we get some arches. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do in bag 2, like book 2, because there's not that many pieces left. The masts and stuff. Alright, so we have that, and then we're gonna add this little slope. This looks like a breakaway wall. The reason I say looks like a breakaway wall is when they put these little cheese slopes at the top of a wall here. A lot of times these are walls that you can break away, or something breaks away, and so nothing gets caught because there's no, or a fold-away wall in this case. So those are these pieces go underneath, and this will get attached here like this. So you can get to the back of the boat. In this case, it's the fold-away wall, so on the top it won't lock into something, so it won't get stuck. And it shows you that it can flip down. And for some reason, once it flips down, and I'm going to add some pieces to the back of the boat here. 2 large slope pieces. Some more of these decorative bricks that I forget the name for them. These pieces seem a little loose. It's almost like, no, they're Lego pieces, but it's like maybe they pulled a fast one. Nope, they're Lego. Alright, gotta get that. A little bit more of that in a second. Building up this back quickly though, like I was saying. Now I'm gonna build some more of the sides, and then we'll work on this part here. But we need some 1x3s. We'll do 2 of these things. Sometimes I build them in sync with each other, but it's very simple build here, so it doesn't really need to be done that way. And I just need one more brown there. Just going on top of that, on both sides. It's like they were taken apart a lot of times because they seem like the clutch power doesn't seem as strong. This thing, they still show down for some reason. Now we are getting a really long piece. Just one really long piece. And this goes here. And these cones go on the side of it. And that looks like it just sits on top of this. Like that. Okay. Next page, and getting to the end of the book. These longer black pieces are connecting to there to lock this in. It's almost a run back there. And if I didn't have all these pieces in the way, I could do this easier, but you get the brown, reddish brown, I guess, still. Yeah, reddish brown pieces to lock this all together. Make it all cohesive here. And then it says bag 2. Book 2. Not bag 2. Book 2. I'm putting that up. Probably doesn't go up yet. Getting close to finishing this thing. I'm gonna open book 2. And there we put together another character. And again, I could have put the characters together at the beginning, but I wanted to follow the instructions and do it as it went. Now you put this guy's arm up. You put the little arm up to put the little holster thing upside down. Not to put it upside down. There we go. Put his arm down. Put his creepy head on, and then his creepy rest of his head on. It still kind of looks like a hat, but I guess it is a hat, just covered with barnacles. And he's got a sword in his little holster there too. And he also has a gun. And there's his gun, and he can join the party. Sitting there with these other guys. If he wants to sit down here. There we go. He's there as well. 2 more figures to be built. As well as finishing this boat. Ow, itchy. Alright, what are we doing now? We're building more of the back. Bringing this, now it's telling you to put that piece. Oh, you can bring it up now because maybe it stays at a little angle. It stays to match the angle of the sort of matches the angle, but not quite. That's all for that page. Those 2 things for that page. Now we are continuing on, and now we have this long piece here with a smaller long black piece. sounds like that piece wants to crack. And this piece here, flip it over, and that is going on top of this. Top of this back part here. A little awkward to put it on like that. And then the thing doesn't come up, it only stops there, so it stops at an angle. So that's why that pivots. So in this case, it just is to angle it. Now we're doing a little more of the room, so I'm going to move the boat out of the way while I build this wall here. With some hinge pieces. These are the sideways hinge pieces. Like that. And then it's going to build a funky wall in one moment. So that goes on the bottom. And then we need some of these bricks and some more cylinders. Again, this boat is not watertight at all. But still here building, and I see that someone may have popped in. Say hello, let me know you're here. I've been talking to myself for quite a while. If you want to join in while I build the second half of the Black Pearl, then I am here building the Black Pearl, and we'll chat with you if you'd like. And continuing up this build of this sidewall for that back cabin of the boat. And it's coming along nicely. I'm missing something there. 2 of these 1x2 plates here, and then this goes on top. That brings the height up to the same. Alright, so next page is further up the wall. That's like a colonnade or something like that, the word for this piece. Still trying to rack my brain to remember what it's called. Somebody knows and I can look it up after. But one cool thing, people ask, how do you find the name of a piece? If you want to site Bricklink, where people sell Lego sets. It's also owned by Lego now. It wasn't originally. But you can look up a set number. A set by name, if you know the name. Or any way you want to, or by set number, and then it will tell you a breakdown of every piece in the set. So that's how people order duplicate pieces for something that they saw in a set that they like. We are looking for 2 more windows now. There's the cool windows here. And some more arches. See again, so I'm thinking, oh, there's no more arches in this set, and then there's some more arches. I just saw another one. I should have grabbed 2 while I was over there. There's got to be 2 more for the other side. But I'm going to put that on. Put on another. See, like when I said there was the back of the boat, it's like, oh, there's no way it's going to build up these walls. And here we are, building up the wall. And then you get this, another hinge piece here. It's going to let this thing curve around however it needs to. And then a 1x6 dark gray. Almost done with this. And then a 1x6 black one. Interesting. Or nope. 1x8, I mean. By 8 and a 1x2 is somewhere here, and then these cheese slopes, the double cheese slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe one on that extra piece, but we'll see. And this is probably going to go on the side in 1 second. Alright, so this one's going to go attached to I'll turn this around because this is for the back right side, and there's a Technic pin there. That Technic pin holds this, and that goes like that to get the back of the boat. It's really cool. And then we're gonna have to do... Oh, not yet. Not the other side yet. One of these up top to lock that in. Yes, time me to close it. I already know that. And then we're gonna do the other side, I'm sure. Everything's duplicated, right? Oh, yep. So now I need to start the opposite direction to the other side with the same hinge thing going on here. With that, 1x2 on the bottom. less pieces, harder to find. Doesn't make sense, but where did I go? That's on the bottom. This is on the top. And then we need some more cylinders and 1 by 1 black brick pieces in between. We do that. Put the cylinders in between. Guess if I run out of cylinders, I can take the cannonball cylinders. And then another one. One more 1 by 2 black piece is there. Then this. And this. And move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. And we're continuing up this back side of the boat, getting close to finishing the black pearl. And I'm gonna just stay on to finish it because if I leave this, I'm just gonna go watch TV. And why not finish the boat and be able to display it, then just do it halfway and then do this on another show. I don't want to do this twice, like do 2 shows just about this. Black Pearl is amazing, but there's so much other stuff to build and so much other fun things to talk about and Lego sets that are coming out, and it's gotta get you to join and watch us. Watch me. Sometimes I have a co-host. They seem to get busy with their personal lives a lot, which happens, so I film this way too. Alright, we're gonna add these back windows in. Some of them are already put together for me. See if we can finish this in 2 hours. It's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna guess that it wants me to put an arch on next. Are there anything hiding over here? There's a few pieces over here. But where's my thing. Where's the arches? There's gotta be 2 more arches. That would be a piece that I would not find easily. And should be able to see on this table easily. I do not. There's not much pieces left. Where are these arches hiding? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's what's missing? Really? I've gotten this far and I'm missing 2 arches? Itching my arm. I didn't duplicate any arches where they don't go, so I know that's not the case. Oh, there's 1 arch, see? I'm already doubting that it's here, and there was one right in front of me. Which means the other one is probably sitting right in front of me somewhere too. Yes, it is, right there. Whew! I was worried for a second. I was worried. Still there. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. When you get down to only having 1 of a piece on the table, and that's the last of them, then yeah, it's easy to say it's not there because everything blends in together when it's 1 color. But again, it was there. And then we're putting this on here. And then the larger, oh look, there's the seat piece that the whole time and I don't know where it was. Yep, right there. Let's fix that. Gonna fix that part of the boat. So now the seat is there. And you were worried. Told you not to worry. You told me not to worry. I told myself not to worry. That, and I need a 1 by 2 black to finish off this. And then my cheese slope pieces again. And then we have the other side, the back of the boat built. It's been a while since I've built any type of Lego boat, so remembering how some of it comes together is why I was thinking, oh, how are they going to build the back of this? There can't be enough pieces to build the back of this. This book should be smaller too because there's not as many pieces left, so it should go quicker. And the books aren't always equal. So I'm missing a cheese slope, a double cheese slope. And there's the wheel of the boat. Whee! Where's the last cheese slope? 1 more cheese slope. And this Lego blindness goes away. Because I don't need any more of those cheese slopes. It's not hiding under there. And look, there it is. It's hiding under a button. Oh, I think I missed those 2 buttons. Alright, so this is good to go on the other side of the boat. On that Technic pin that's back there. And then we're probably going to put a... If we're going to do the same as the other side, then one of those is going to go up there on the next page. I'm just going to go ahead and preempt that and do it. And then continue on to the next page. There we go, that's the piece I just said. Now we're putting on these 2 wing, like Star Wars style pieces are going on somewhere back here. Ah! Just broke it. How'd that happen? Oh no. Part just came up flying apart on me. I don't know how that happened. Alright, we gotta fix something. Where did all the pieces go? Oh, I was doing so well. And I'm putting this silly thing on and it all collapsed. Now I gotta find the pieces that went flying. Oh, there they are. And then this one goes on here. And then this piece, I believe, went on to... No, one more hinge piece that's missing still. Pardon me here while I fix the part that just crashed. That goes like this. And this piece went where? Where did this piece go? I want to say it goes above this one, like this, but I might have to go back a couple to the other book to see. I think I do. I think I go back to the other book. Where did the other book go? I tossed it to the side because I didn't need it now, and gotta see where that piece went. Oh yeah, it goes right there, but the other direction. Okay, no big deal. Goes here. Now if I can put this other thing on without destroying this, then that'd be great. Let's see if we can get this together. That's easier, that's better. Did not go on as planned. Alrighty then, we're gonna go back to the back of the boat. And we're grabbing this 2x3. Sure, I missed something else there. What did I miss there? Let's see. Oh, those go further back. Oh, these don't go that far forward. Something else goes over there. See, again, this is on wrong. This goes here, all the way back there. So I'm fixing this again. Goes there and locks that in. Don't ask me what locks that back part in, but now I gotta check something else. What? If that goes there, and those are there, what is holding that thing up? I'm confused. Oh, it goes at that weird angle and then connects in. Just fixing. Sorry, I got quiet because I'm fixing this part here because it's not that easy. That's better, I think. All right, continuing on. I'm gonna put this piece here, and then you get these angled, chunky angle pieces here. They're gonna follow the contour of the boat, kind of blends in that thing beneath it. And then another chunky one. Which way? Must be the same angle, so I need the other side, the other one that goes the same way there. Okay, and then we do the other side too. So the same thing on the other side, which is typical. It's always, not, I won't say always, but they follow symmetry a lot. So if you're doing one side of a boat that is a symmetrical boat, then clearly you're going to the other side the same way. And we are continuing on, and now we're using these darker brown pieces here, which I like these ones. These slopes in the back as well. But we're gonna do this. Hello? Someone stopped in, they left. A little quiet back here. We're gonna add these into the back of the boat. Yeah, a little tricky on that back part. I wasn't quite sure, and that's what that's for. So now it's all making sense. A lot of that's making sense why they had to build it like that with that weird angle. Not quite together over this side. Still a little off. I don't know what happened, but it's a little off. I'm gonna say that Jack broke it and just not worry about it. Okay, lift the boat up. Getting closer and closer to the end of this. It feels like it should be really close to being done. And then I don't feel like, and then I look and I'm like, no, I'm not getting any closer to being done. Keep adding more pieces to the back. Little page at a time. It's like they're dragging it out. They want to. You can enjoy it, but you can also hope to finish sometime soon. And we're getting there. A little bit longer. Welcome to the show. If you're joining in, if you're watching this after, this is Built from Bricks. I'm Brian, and I am building the Lego Black Pearl, one slow page at a time. Now we are coming down to smaller and smaller, lots of little pieces though still, now that I'm looking at it. We're looking for a stud with this funky piece here. One of these going in each corner. Wonder what that's going to grab. It's going to hold on to something. Going to be hold on to. Okay, now I need another one of those funky pieces that I just had. There'll be a second one here somewhere. That's one of those pieces again that right in front of me. If I didn't have it, I'm not gonna have it because it's not one that's in like my secret stash stuff. And not secret stash stuff, just stash of stuff. But I found that, and then some more of these. I want to say colonnade pieces or something like that. Still trying to remember the name of it. And alright, so some cylinders in between that. One more cylinder here. Did I do something wrong there? Looks like I'm gonna run out of. Oh, these need to go in. Everything needs to go in one. Needs to be here on both sides. And then that will fit. Then that'll make sense. And one more of these pieces there. The back of the boat getting up there nice and high. And then some more slope pieces to go on top here. That's what's going to fill in that corner. Okay. Move this back over here. Moving the back and forth part is actually quite annoying. But there's no room at the moment to do it any other way. way this is set up with all these instructions everywhere. So maybe another table like that with some more slopes coming up. This is gonna be the last of bringing the height of this up, most likely. Probably gonna like finish it off with something. All right, so there. Move the big ship out of the way. Oh, so I was wrong. So close. 2 more slopes and then it's done with the height of that thing. But, I mean, close enough. And then there's a hook piece. So 2 more slopes. And this goes in the center. So we can hold something else. So 1 more slope, probably the last of those as well. And lots of Technic pieces coming up to put on these sails. Here, this finishes off the top there with the tile. So that makes that sense. Now we're on bag 5 and sails. So it's showing a sail, so we're going to build a giant mast after we put together, I can't think of his name. Not him. Oh, the dad. The other, yeah. Put his arm up to put over the holster piece, and I have it upside down again. Put his arm down. Put his head on. I can't think of this guy's name with the white beard. He's also going to be scared. The gray hair with the ponytail. And he also has a cutlass that goes in his holster there. And he can hang out. Maybe he can hang out over here too. I see some feathers. There's a feather behind this guy. He's hanging out right there. Alrighty, let's go to the next page. So you need like a stand up there, put the instructions up there. It'll be perfect. Alright, so we got these little claw pieces that are going to go on now. There's 4 of these coming on. And they have the grasp piece, which means they're going most likely holding something, I imagine. Or more decorative. But usually these go on as they're holding something. And I need 1 more of them. Last one's always the worst to find. And he's gonna build the mast up really soon. And really quickly, it looks like. Need 1 more grabby thing. This is not a 1x1 grabby thing. Oh, there it is. Alright. Over here. Oh, now we get some flames. We got some flames. And a little telescopy type piece to hold the flame. And that is going to go down here. And that's just, oh. You know what would be cool is if I have those lit up. Some LEDs in there. That might be a thing. I have this really small, really thin LED wire. And we could run that up into the, hide all the battery into the boat, and then have these glow and light up, and it would look amazing like in the dark. Like over in the dark. Alright, where's the other telescopy piece? Telescopy piece, gotta be in front of me. Oh, come on. 1 little telescopy piece, where are you? See a rum bottle, will it fit in there? No, it'll fit in the rum bottle. So I need a telescope piece, I don't see it. Hopefully it'll pop up later. And like I was saying, for these grabby things here, that goes there. Not this one over here, but another one of those grabby bar pieces here. So handrails up here. If I find the telescope piece, I will put it on there. If not, I'll have to find one after. Hoping it's one of those like, oh, there it is right in front of me. Didn't see it the entire time. I don't see it right now. Hey, if that's all it's missing, I won't complain too much. I'm not gonna complain. Alright. Next page. Where are we? We are down here with lots of cones. Starting with a cone there on both sides. Then we skip 2 and put more cones on both sides. Try some more some more sort of rail thing, and then you only skip 1 and do this decorative 1x2 brick. 2 of these I need. I'm only skipping 1 this time, right? Oh no, wait. Should be 3 of the cones first. Then you skip 1, put these. And 3 more cones on each side, so 6 more cones total, which are spread out amongst themselves here. 1, 2, 3, and something's probably going to go on top of these. So 1 and 12 cones total. 1, 2. I'm not quite sure the spacing on these, but okay. 1 more cone, maybe the last of the cones. And we're on to this side. Yeah, so this is the railing. There should be 4 of these, I'm guessing. 4 these long ones for the railings, which are going to go all the way up to there. And then another one here. And then another one here. And 1 more over here. Alright, on to the next page. I keep saying I'm getting closer. Still looking for that telescopy piece. And you know what? Spoke too soon, it rolled under the book. It's always there, right? Something else rolled under there too. This little ball and hitch piece. They're terrible. They don't stay. Technic pins rolling under there. The next page is adding some. Lots of these. We've got 1 here on both sides. And you skip 2 and add some more. They don't line up with the... Well, they do line up with the... They line up with little cones underneath, so that makes it easier. And this lines up with a dark brown piece on both sides. Dark brown piece, where are you? Don't see it. There it is. Didn't see it, there it is. Got that on there. Yeah, so adding lots of little detail pieces here. And Star Wars ships, they call this greebling. And greebling. Not to be confused with grumbling. And the ship is coming along. Now we're getting the anchor. Alrighty. So I saw an anchor. And a brown bar goes through here. And then a chain. The chain goes on the back of this somehow, like this. There's the anchor, and that gets attached to the boat and just hangs on the boat. What it is, throw it off from the middle of the boat? Kind of just hangs out down here. Just throw it in there. Okay. That doesn't really make sense, but there you go. There's an anchor just hanging on the boat. I guess it's close enough to the side to throw it over the side. Now we're putting some cool... I knew these were coming. Lanterns in the back. I saw these bright cones here with these pieces, which are always used as like a lantern type piece. So that's coming in here with a top on it. Little radar dishy piece. 3 of those. Let's see. Where is the third? Where are the other 2? There's a cone. There's a cone. Translucent orange. Great color. Again, light these up. This will be amazing. Maybe that's a future project, is to light those up. Here's the third of the lanterns and the last of the radar dish top, and that's what these little arms were for back here. Almost always when you have these arms, they have some sort of purpose. And this is the purpose here, is that it's... That'd be tricky to light up though. Looks like we may be building a sail now. Oh, we're building a deck. Part of the deck of the boat. Get this piece here. Yeah, we're building some of the surface of the boat. I could add some wood to this later to make it have like a wooden deck, if that's what this is. Looks like it must cover the back part here of the cabin. It's the roof of the cabin. But having this, all the boat down here be wood pieces is something I might add because I think it would look cooler. Although I have to take a look at the movie because if the movie didn't do it, then it might be a little weirder. But I think I don't remember. Alright, so we're making this solid surface here. Almost enough room to not have to move this boat every time I'm doing another step. Still upside down, we're adding in these buttons. That's what these buttons are for. I did add the other buttons earlier, so I had thought, seeing these buttons, that I was done with the buttons. But there is more buttons. We're adding the steering wheel to the boat. So you look at it and you're like, oh, I know what I'm doing now. I didn't, now I do. This decorative piece here. You get one of these. And then these like half cheese slope pieces that I was mentioning earlier. It's half a plate, half a cheese slope. And they have this funky piece coming on to hold the steering wheel, which is this. That goes here, with this going here. And if that goes in, that spins nice. There you go, that. Oh, but we're not done with this. We have some more pieces for this. I'm not exasperated. Just gets tiring sometimes with some of this. And I'm talking a lot. Oh, need a little stud underneath that. Maybe the height has to be a certain height. There's maybe a little part to guard so you don't fall off of while you're standing up here steering the boat. And now it looks like we're adding some of the mast into this. So we are grabbing this piece. It matches the height of the length. And then one of these and a red piece. It's the start of the mast here. The mast right there. And what happened to my other camera? Did I click away? Hello. I'm still here. Something just happened where my main camera disappeared. Main? iPad. Oh no, the one up top disappeared. The best camera disappeared? What happened there? Did it die? I think it ran out of power. My top cam ran out of power. So now we have this cam. Okay then. Well, we have this cam for now since the other cam, which is up there, ran out of power. I could probably fix that. It's a nice shot from the top down. Need to plug it in. If I can plug it in, we can have more power up there and continue seeing what was going on from above. But I don't think I can right now. So we have this side shot, and I'll continue building. Next time that has to have more power to it. Okay, got it. So now we're doing Technic pieces here. 5 of these little cylinder column things to build the mast for the front of the boat. 2, 3, 4, and one more. I'm sad my top view went away. Whoever's tuning in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Put one on and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, a 4, a 5. And then we're building some parts to hold these sails. So we're going to use this, but one more of those straight tubes. Alright, where did the other one more of those tubes. Where do we go? There we go. This tube needs a red Technic pin on each side. And it needs this on top and bottom. And one last red one here. This goes up here. You're gonna have this thing to top it off, but there's a cone first. One little cone. Where are you, little cone? There we go. Alright. There's the mast. The boat is over here. We'll be adding it all together shortly. After I get some more of this together. So we have this with a Technic pin coming out the side. Well, there's this length of the... Oop, that one too long? That's too long. There's different lengths of these black ones and they're really hard to tell now. This one. They're so close, but they're different. Alright. Put this on here. Here's this. And you have this coming off of here. This is where it's tricky with installing these masts and the riggings and stuff. And the sails. Sails are probably tricky. Hey, whoever's tuning in, watch, and say hello. Let me know you're here. Now we have this with another Technic pin. And some funky stuff going on with this connection. I have one more of these. Need one more straight tube. So close to finding everything. Is where I'm wondering again, is the piece here? Sure it is. Or I have too many in there. Oh, there it is. And now we need the extra long one on each side of this. And then another Technic. This is so funky. With a little ball joint on each side, it looks like. So one of these on each end. A little ball joint on each end. So I did have two cameras on. My top cam finally died because it wasn't battery power. It was on battery and it didn't make it. Alright, so why does this look so wacky? Because one of these is not the right length. Or something. Let's see, which one am I supposed to use here? That one. Okay. That one's correct. This side's gonna be longer. Okay, flip that over. Put that here. Sure. And turn it. And turn that? What? Well, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what they want there. Oh, you can't see from there. Guess I'll find out on the next page. Oh, it's shaped like the sail. Now I need to find one of these sails. Oh, and a nice little baggie. Big triangle sail. So this I can say is in a Ziploc bag. Earlier I had bubble wrap. These are the sails and they're in this nice little baggie. There's the Jolly Roger thing as well. So these are regular sails. Triangle sails here. That's a front sail. Triangle sail must go like this. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Doesn't reach. It's like bend something. I'm trying to figure out how to put the sail on and it's not reaching. Because I feel like that black one is too long. But that's what they tell me to use, so that's what I'm using. There's no way that I'll reach. Put this over here. And I bend it, but I don't want to rip it. I'm gonna go back a few pages and see something here. So when it calls for a black one here, which is somewhere in the, which is this one. That is correct. Yes, that one's correct. That is correct. And that's if they're missing something. Yes, the show. I am definitely here. And I'll tell this person that wanted to join in. One of them said 6:15. I don't know why. Tagged her now. In the post. Tag someone in the post so they could join in, because apparently they tried, and one of the times said 6:15 for some reason, not quite sure why. So there's that. And I'm only on this one cam now. So we'll see if they join. Back to this. That is correct. There's no other black one. No other black one. So I don't know how this is supposed to fit. Struggling with this sail. It doesn't fit. Maybe this sail's bigger? Let's try the other sail. Maybe they're bigger. Maybe they're different. This sail seems to be the same problem. Because that thing got extended. If it wasn't longer, then I think it would be fine. But because it has that extra piece in there, it doesn't want to fit. If I took that piece out, that would make a difference. Well, I can't take that piece out. It's like that. So I'm here building this thing, and this part makes no sense because it's not long enough. See, this one's too long. I'm gonna swap these two. And then try to do this, and I bet you that'll work. No, this is not the right piece for here, but it might actually work. So there's that. Try this here. Put this over this, so I can have it on the thing, and then put this one over here. And that one actually fits. But it makes no sense. You know, I knew the sales were going to be difficult. I might have to end the stream. It's taking an awful long time, and I will finish this afterwards because I'm just messing around with the sales here, and yeah, something's not right. So I'm almost done with the black sail. Having a bit of difficulty with the sail. This is the main part of the boat. I will finish this offline and then show you the finished picture on the Facebook group, Lego Fun Built from Bricks, or just the Built from Bricks page, or somewhere, because yeah, I don't want to spend 20 minutes on the stream trying to put a sale together. A little bit of difficulty with that. Cool build, except I got to the sale part, which I did say earlier that it was probably going to be a pain in the butt. And it is a pain in the butt. Liking the build so far on the stream. Gotta get some more people joining in, chatting with us. Tell me what you want to build. I have so many things I can build and chat with you about. And again, don't want to take up all this time building a sail. And so I'm going to sign off. I will leave the room for a while. I will finish this in a little bit, and then I will see you on another stream next Saturday as well. If you have a better time, let me know sometimes you want to see the show, that you can tune in more live as opposed to watching this later. But it's been fun. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I will try and post more there, as well as on the weekly stream on Saturdays right now, time depending. It's fun. I enjoy building and chatting with you, and keep watching. What have you built today?